seeing that the lizard tail will grow back one, right? He decides to eat it. So he squeezed some ketchup, then he eat the lizard tail. And then after that, the next day, his fingers start growing back.
Huh?
No.
Today's episode of The Hot Sauce, I'm going to tell you how to get hot body. So,
Yes, please.
today's headline is that adults should get 150 to 300 minutes of moderate intensity activity a week, according to Sport SG and HPB.
300
A week. So 300 minutes is about 5 hours.
God damn.
Okay lah, 1 hour a day.
1 hour a day.
Every weekday, yeah.
But 1 hour of exercise. So okay, the levels, right, are like light exercise means you can talk and sing. Then moderate is not this the guidelines that they gave.
What?
They gave the guidelines.
Talk and sing.
Then talk
But
and
that's
sing
such a relatable guy.
while moving. So like
It's not bad. It's not bad.
walking, I guess. If
Pretty
you're
bad.
moderate intensity,
calories.
Yeah.
moderate means you can talk, but singing is more difficult. Unless you're a good singer.
Have you all actually tried moving and singing before? It's fucking
I
difficult.
can't even move and
It's
talk.
NS,
Wait,
no?
isn't NS?
Is it
Yeah.
NS? Like an NS pro tip, right? What do you call that guy that has to start all the singing one?
Song IC.
Hey, how do you know that?
I haven't-
Really, man?
Oh, he really song IC. What the
I never heard this term before. But
Yeah. So like the song IC was not the fittest one, but towards the end he was top tier.
The
Just
lung
belting
capacity.
Adele.
Yes, yeah.
But yeah, so vigorous activity means you cannot do either.
Okay.
Cannot talk
So
and
you need
cannot
1 hour per day of what?
sing. Moderate.
Moderate is the second
Can talk,
one.
but cannot
can
sing.
talk but cannot sing.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
So they got give some
Oh,
recommendations.
sorry, I totally processed it wrong. I thought you sing to make it harder. It's too easy if you can sing or talk.
No, it's to how to gauge whether you are at that intensity.
Right. Chill.
Y'all both understood it that way.
Yeah, I thought they say if you go and walk and sing for like an hour, that's like
train
that's
harder.
Right. No,
Yeah.
there's nothing wrong with the way you said it, okay?
Completely understood it.
Sorry.
I
Okay,
didn't
can.
understand also.
Wake
So
up, ah.
cannot sing. Okay. 明白.
Yeah. So they did give some examples of like exercises. So it's like dancing, Pilates, Tai Chi, cycling.
But when you club and dance, can sing at the same time, what?
Clubbing sounds quite vigorous.
Plus drink.
Wow. No, then that's taking away the activity though. It's like I slim down, then I fat. Then I slim down, then I fat.
Is that like
But to be fair, clubbing, right, you go for like almost 4 hours. So you're like exercising for 4 hours.
True.
Yeah.
You're actually
Really
skipping
sad one,
rope.
you really
Skipping
sad
rope
one.
for
Yeah.
4
Hey, you look like you are the kind that will come out and your back all wet, right?
Yes, I am.
Yes. That time she was telling, then the guy go touch her back, then damn sticky.
all socks. I don't know how you do it.
Like the goodbye hug from you got one one.
Yeah, got confirm.
But how much are you exercising now if you are?
Once a week. No, like maybe twice a week.
But
Yeah.
you say your diet changed and you lose weight.
Yeah, but then like I didn't exercise. So it was just pure diet. I wanted to see how much it was fat. I lost 4 kg just from cutting down on red meat. Then right, when I started exercising again, right, I felt a lot fitter. Like I could run further and
Right.
faster. So like actually do your diet also.
You know why? Because like when you eat cleaner, right? What you're doing is that the macronutrition at that level,
professional.
right? Like we talk about like complex carbs and sugars and that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
They actually provide you with the right type of energy for your activity.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
But the guidebook also says that a minute of vigorous activity can be considered 2 minutes of moderate activity. So if you do vigorous,
So
Hence
you can do
150 to 300 lah.
But did they say like what's this for? Was there a particular reason for this guideline? And is it for all ages or what?
it just aims to get Singaporeans to lead a less sedentary lifestyle. It's basically like some movement is better than none. That's
And-
what they're saying. So even if it's not moderate, right, they're saying that like just in between your day, you should go and do some light activity.
Do you think this is practical advice? Like, cause realistically, right, every week, how many hours you think you exercise?
15 minutes, I think.
I think it's 15 minutes. Shit. Okay. What is the 15 minutes? Oh, I know what's the 15 minutes.
No lah! Or in that case, maybe
You want 5 minutes?
hours. Yo.
no, I now exercise very strategically only for IPPT reasons.
What is
So
this?
you are exercising lah?
But seasonally.
Really,
lah.
that's a-
Definitely, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You're doing what? 3 hours a day?
Yeah.
Yeah, now I'm doing 3 hours
It's
a day.
crazy.
I really need the IPPT system in my life. I need the law to threaten to send me to jail to work out.
Oh.
Right.
That's how bad it is.
So then what about you? How frequently, how much do you exercise a week?
Oh, I don't know Plus the Muay Thai, I guess only go twice a week and only one class. Maybe 2 hours each.
2 hours.
I always say
Yeah.
better than nothing.
Yeah.
That's what the
I would
guideline
say pretty excellent.
You?
Now 1 hour a week.
1 hour a week. And yours was?
4 hours a week. Football lah. So I play football twice a week. Football is like
Oh,
2
good
hours.
for you. I didn't know that.
So the
Yeah.
average. Yeah, very
Wait,
like,
but you play goalie is counted,
What?
meh?
No,
I really
so
drag
play
your
goalie
average
on
down,
Sunday.
sia.
But I play outfield on Wednesdays. So goalie on Sunday. So that's light and moderate. Yeah.
So we're really not meeting this, even as like
No.
people that are in like youth.
Like I went for my health checkup and it came out that I'm obese, and everyone like very nice people or like you all tell me, you're not obese lah. But
really,
it's
man?
on the paper.
Medically
it's
obese. I'm also obese then. But the thing is that like this recommendation, right, is quite a broad range. Like they're saying people who are age 18 to age, can you guess what's the like
45.
upper
25.
bound?
35.
64.
upper bound.
Oh.
Okay.
Need to go and do this 15 to 300 minutes. It's 150 to 300 minutes.
But it makes
practical, yeah.
I think it makes sense because like we are living longer. So then actually you're 65, right? Actually still quite fit. When I play football, right, there is this guy who is damn old. Like his hair, right, is all white. His jungle all white, right? And he's still damn fit. He's
Or
better
just a
than most of
platinum
us.
blonde guy.
Yeah, but
Maybe.
but that might also be because he was consistently fit throughout his life.
Yeah,
mah.
yeah.
Correct.
My aunts, right? They are very fit. They're 60 plus. They have a whole gym thing right in their house. What? I
Oh
swear.
wow.
Then they leave.
They leave.
Oh.
They leave.
When
I'm
they're
not
back,
kidding.
okay, they can do the.
They had to have the strap thing, I think.
Yeah,
I think if you got a strap, right, I automatically assume you damn fit.
Yeah.
I don't
So
dare
the
to
trick is
fight
to
them.
just buy the belt.
I used to gym a lot, and then I also do dailies, but I don't figure out what the f***ing belt is for.
to support the
Your
back
back,
because
yeah.
like they already then.
It kind of makes sense, but like your example or even like your example, right, is like they have probably been fit most of their life, you know.
Active lah.
Or and I think it takes quite a bit to build up to meeting this level of consistency lah.
Yeah, you can't suddenly start when you're 50.
Yeah, and then also like everybody keeps saying like sitting is the new smoking or whatever kind of shit, right?
Who says I've never
Sitting will
heard that.
kill you.
Yeah, like
Sedentary
sitting is
lifestyle.
like damn bad
Shit,
for
that
our
understand.
health and all this kind of shit.
What?
Did you know the episode standing up since we got Everdesk?
Yeah, we should start with evidence. Just like,
But like one episode.
Yeah.
So after that we can
We
sit
sit
like
down.
that.
Then the crew all holding the cameras.
But we just increase our lifespan by half an hour.
It's not like that. Wow, what if however much you exercise, however much you will live? Like if you exercise half an hour, you'll live half an hour longer.
Then
Well, I'm
the
gonna
fittest
sleep.
people, right, will be people at the age 60.
No, but it's also funny because the only reason why human beings die is because our bodies deteriorate through like wear and tear and whatever. So
No, that's not the only reason.
for the most part,
Anyway.
if you can reverse all that on a molecular level,
Fair.
then you live forever. Right? So if like how much exercise versus like, or if I just don't use, I just jelly, right? But then I can live for a damn long time. Yeah, like preserve.
That's Stephen Hawking.
Oh.
But on like the cellular thing that you're talking about, right? I learned this fun fact like a while back because I had this science tuition teacher that was doing research for like cancer. So like the reason why we die is because every time like your cell duplicate, right, there's this thing at the end called a telomerase. So it shortens every single time your cell duplicates. And then until you cannot duplicate anymore, right? Then you bye-bye
Then you
lor.
end.
But then right, cancer, how cancer can spread so fast is because that telomerase thing is like completely uncontrollable. So just keep dividing. So it's like whatever is killing us, right, has that secret to like our long life.
Yeah.
Which is so like ironic. It's like
Right.
so my mind explodes.
So we actually need cancer.
What? No, we need what the cancer cells have.
Yeah, we need to replicate what cancer cells do.
Yeah, we
There is actually a
Like
a deep
mRNA
sea creature that
technology
is
makes it
immortal.
insist on talking over.
Yes, yeah.
Subtitles
Oh no,
will come.
what? Sorry.
Never mind lah. Your f***ing sea creature go.
Hey, what's happened?
Every episode this happens, yeah.
Someone just commented John versus John is damn exciting.
I was
The
thinking
battle
like, who's
continues.
gonna give way, who's gonna give
No, so
way.
what's
then
the
you're both
creature?
insist.
Huh?
What's the creature
Not as
called?
interesting as your story.
No lah, you go. What's the creature called?
Wait, isn't it a sea?
He's setting up a trap.
No, don't have. What is it?
It was the plot of Amazing Spider-Man 2 where the lizard uses some cell regeneration thing to grow his arm.
Oh my god, I've read a really
no.
traumatic story about lizards. There's this book, I think it's called Unreal if I'm not wrong. So this guy is a young boy. He was trying to catch a lizard. So he used the cup to like that, right? Then the lizard got away, but the tail stayed there.
Yeah.
So then he looked at the tail, and this guy, right, he grew up with his pinky missing and being ridiculed for it growing up.
Oh
So
my God.
he, seeing that the lizard tail will grow back, right? He decides to eat it. So he squeezed some ketchup, then he eat the lizard tail. And then after the next day, his fingers start growing back.
No
He,
fucking
no, this is
way.
a story, it's fiction.
Oh.
But it really traumatized me as a child. Then he go and play with his friends, right? But then because that finger is so easily detachable, because it has the lizard tail properties, you know?
Yeah,
so
yeah,
it
yeah.
will detach. And then it will grow back. Can't remember whether he died or not in the end.
No, what's the
but
point of this story?
We're talking about
The
lizards.
lizard. No. No, that your story reminded me of my brother. Because when he was very young, right, he was eating like watermelon. Then as he eat, right,
He's scared gonna
he eat
grow.
the seeds also.
Yeah.
Then I don't know what
You don't
happened.
meh?
No.
Yeah lah, but he young
Oh,
lah, so he
okay,
eat the
okay.
seed. Then he eat already. Then my mom go and try to scare him. Say that, oh my god, you
It'll
ate the
grow
seeds.
into your stomach.
You're going to grow watermelon on your head, no? Then he started crying. Then he cried. Then he turned to my mom. And he's going to be so heavy.
That's his first concern.
Last time I had this.
No, you were
my
laughing
sister
'cause you
would
won.
hide the chewing gum inside her mouth. She would just hide it in her mouth, then like challenge me to find it. Then I will hide. Then I will try to find her. Then she will find mine, right? But because she's older and smarter than me, right? She have all the good spots in her mouth, right? Which I just cannot figure out. Like I just like put here, you know that kind. And then I got so competitive, I swallow the chewing gum, right? Then my sister panicked lah, cause she knows something's off already, right? Then she tell me you need to go to the toilet now, if not, it'll be stuck in your body forever. I shit you not, true story. I still have this memory of this visualization. I sat there and shat out just the chewing gum. Not coated in shit.
No way.
My memory was that.
Was wrong.
Was
100%. Right?
was just a chewing gum shat out.
I literally just watched a video about implanting false memories. And it's so easy. So what this girl did... I carry this episode so completely off stories.
No, hey, talk about sea creature faster.
Yeah.
No.
So what this girl did, they got a bunch of people to come down, pay a set amount of money for 1 hour of your time. You just need to come down and like do a survey, do a health checkup lah. And then the same
I read
next
that
year,
also.
you will need to come back and do the same thing. When the people come, then she just pretend like inside still need to wait. So then she talked to them and she asked them, have you ever been to Disneyland? And they say no, yes, or whatever. Then she said, oh, do you have a specific memory about Disneyland? Then she will say as a statement, you remember being hugged by Daffy Duck, right? Then she will, now you can go in already. The next year when they came back, right? And then she asked them, have you ever been to Disneyland? And they say like, oh, yes. Then after that, she asked, do you have a specific memory? A quarter of them said, oh, I remember being hugged by Daffy Duck, which is impossible because Daffy Duck is Warner Brothers.
Yeah.
Just by that easy like one statement,
Right.
right? She implanted this like false memory in their head.
No.
Yeah, it's the Mandela effect.
Right.
You remember a lot of things wrongly.
Yeah, so how like the Monopoly guy, right? Does he have a
Monocle.
or not?
Hey.
Yeah, no, he doesn't.
He does.
It is the Mr. Peanut that has one.
Oh, the branding not strong.
Wait, Monopoly or Pringles?
No, we
Pringles is the mustache.
Pringles moustache.
Yeah, it's a mustache. Yeah.
Which is also, actually
But you
two
know what
potato
though?
chips. It's two of the potato
What is
chips.
the
No,
sea creature
I
that's
remember how it
immortal?
Thank you for watching this episode of The Hot Sauce. Like, share, subscribe, and see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.
Some sauce on that lobster.
I thought you farted.
So what's the sea creature?